Okay, let's start recording a new video for my new YouTube channel in English. So feel free to subscribe my channel. Here I am making different market overview for cryptocurrency. Sometimes in the future I'm going to make some market overview for the future market or for no for future market, and that's it. What about the Bitcoin? I think my last video was about a month ago, and I was telling about in that video I was telling about descending trend, so downtrend, and what here we are. So what we are going to do now, if you're not doing anything, that's totally fine, because we need some certain situation in order to enter the market, in order to see entry point, and we can't just enter the market whenever we want, or just to to feel your intuition or to feel your feeling inside. So you have to have your own situation in order to make an entry in the market. So let's see, here we can switch on some indicators, like this is my favorite ones indicators, and I using just the volume and volume profile, so horizontal volume. If you don't know how to make it, here I adjust some settings and I'm making like 100 per 100 here, and here we are. What happened right now? I think now it's a bit of pause on the market. So what we should see here, in last video I told about, in previous video I told about this market entering for one big player who has like big amount of money. Maybe it were like different players, or maybe it was one, I have no idea, but at least I see that anyone or someone just entered the market over here, and after he's entered the market is just continued to his uptrend. What we see now we see that we have returned to this zone, where the last buyer was bought the Bitcoin, and now he just protect his position. Just as to my opinion, just my thought, I'm not going to persuade anyone to do like me, but to my opinion, so it's totally logical that we stopped here, because this is our point and our main point where we continued the uptrend. And this point, it's really important for us, because in 90% the market just returned to this point. What should we do in order to, what should we have in order to enter the market, or in order to open a short or long position? You see, this is some support zone over here. I will switch the color for you so it will be better. So this is kind of protection, it's kind of protective zone, it's kind of protection zone where we can enter the market. If we will see the big candle or the small candle, whatever the candle it will be, so if we will see the candle like this, that will make higher low, so this is our low and this is our high low, so we will see that the seller is still more powerful, much more powerful than the buyer, and for us it's a good position to open short position over here. So make your buy, sell, something like that. Don't just enter it or enter the market, but be so careful when you enter the market with market order, because sometimes it can be really dangerous for you, and the commission as well. I'm working on a BitMEX trading view, on a BitMEX platform, I'm sorry. So for me it's a little bit much more expensive than enter just with limit order. Just use or sell stop or sell buy or limit orders, but not use market order. But instead of this, I use market order when I close my position. So I don't care for my commission over there when I close in my position, because for me it's much more important to close the position for sure. So if you will see the candle over here, you will understand that our next point is here, because here our trending line. And I will show you something. Oops, just adjust a little bit. I think you will see right now my parallel channel, and it's pretty clear that we have it over here. So there is a chance that we will stop here if this buyer will not protect his position. So we will stop here, because here we see trend line, here we see support of annual channel line, and here you see big resistance of our previous movement when we entered the short position and market just crashed down. Here we can see, maybe we can see some like points of long position, and this is really important. Just not to enter, not to open long position just when you will see when you see this candle over here, you just need to analyze what is going to happen over here, and after that just open. If you will see that the buyer is buying here, so the power between buyer and seller has changed, and the buyer right now is much more powerful, so you can enter the position over here, but here only short position. What if doesn't see this situation? What if we need to think about long position? You don't need to open your position right now. This is really important. You have to see this is my zone that I previously just draw for you, so you have to see how the price will react to this zone. So what is going to be here, because this is our last maximum. After this maximum we just fell down and the market was crashed. We hit this zone and we stopped over here. So you have to see, if you will see some candle over here, just don't look at the color, that's totally fine. So I don't want it to take time, I don't want to waste time changing the color. So if you see that the candle over here just hit the zone, hit this previous maximum and closed just above the previous maximum, so here we can see the continue of the long trend, and we can finally see the price retesting this zone, and this is our maximum zone, local maximum zone. Just only here and here you can open the position, because you don't know what is going to be here. I think that the market is going to be even lower than now, but let's see. Okay, thank you very much for this video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and making some hands up. Thank you very much. Bye.